Explain, like I'm 5. Primacy effect. You know how sometimes when you're trying to remember something, you can't remember the beginning or the end, but you remember the middle part really well? Well, there's a reason for that. It's called the primacy effect, and it happens because our brains are kind of lazy. When we first hear something, like a fact or a name, it takes a little bit of effort to pay attention and store it in our brains. But once we've done that, it's easy to remember that thing and keep it there. So the first part of something is easier to remember than the last part. For example, if I tell you the names of these 5 countries and then ask you to write them down in order, you'll probably get the first few right, but you might forget the last 1 or 2. Or if I was to tell you a story about a girl who goes to a park and then do this, you would probably remember that she goes to the park, but you wouldn't remember what she does at the park because you're not paying attention to the last part of the story. So the next time you're trying to remember something, just think about the primacy effect and how our brains are wired to remember the beginning of things better than the end. Now, do you remember the first thing you ever learned? How old were you? What was it? Leave your answers in the comments below.